KRBrickBot, and this is the first of the Season 13 헬로카봇 toys with their new 헬로카봇 gem, though not on the packaging logo, but in the name, Wingbird gem. As right there, the English name is. The packaging design is a bit of a more back to traditional mechanical elements unlike the Season 12. I mean, it still has a metallic border and more of a sparkly, and I guess a more dynamic burst of a graphic design from the back in the background. Like nice oranges and yellows. The robot mode there, and this car and robot is looking kind of a bit of a earth blue, a dark blue, which may actually vary from the actual toy. Yeah, so there's a big robot mode and the bird with the transparent windscreen. Again, the product may vary, and the highlight of the cube, like on top of wings, not included with mine. All the standard blurbs are right in the corner here, with an extra month for the little bit of complexity for the minimum age. And yeah, the top carries the yellow across and the sides are the silver. The exact same on both sides. Exact same, could have had a robot mode portrait there. March of 2023 there. The 128th standard Carbot product. And the back, I guess, is just a standard cross-sell. There's no particular highlights of the individual Carbot, just the mix and change gimmick, the gem change gimmick. Gonna start off with the main bulk, the Wingbird Car. Yes, it is just a car. Wingbird is the main core component of the combiner. And then Wingbird Car just like a drone, just like a transtector drone, I guess. Yeah, so it is a sedan, according to the descriptions. But I thought sedans were supposed to have 4 doors, so this looks more like a 2-door, so this would be more like a coupe. Yeah, so it is a nice gray type of coupe sports car, in a similar shade of gray as Bodyguard. Remember that jaw mouth thingy? Remember that big belly jawler? Remember that big pot belly? Of course, it is a fictional car, but I really do think of the Ford Mustang. I guess just due to the curvature of the front here. Not so much in the headlights here, the engraved headlights and the grille with a little bit of a divot in there. And the big grille here. And the hexagonal lattice in here. There's an oval gas cap there and the orange tail light running all across. A big hollow gap here because it has storage. So yeah, without any storage here, it's just... yeah, it just looks awfully empty. It looked like a whole engine was taken out of it. Yeah, but it does have the nice painted black windows, rear view, the intakes inside of here as opposed to the other side. Ooh, even painted mirror lights. I do like how the hubcap designs, they do kind of look like bird wings. Hey, half opening gull wing doors. Or vertical gull wing door. But on to the main Carbot gem, Wingbird. Yeah, so she is a translucent blue type of bird. Just, I guess an eagle, just vaguely an eagle just because they say so. With 2 big missile shoulders, 2 big shoulder rockets. I guess you could sling them on the underside if that looked too unwieldy. Yeah, so yeah, nice places to put the weapons, but take that off, you can get a clear look at the bird. Some silver paint and orange here. Nice, like, eyebrow feathers. And the beak. The beak scratched up a bit. I shipped this loose. And if you didn't already notice, its main color is cast entirely in transparent blue clear plastic. Because gem. Yeah, all the hidden pinches and such. And if you hear this. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, no. But these tabs are pretty thick. These flexing tabs are pretty thick, and this little stub here that locks it in two different positions that is pretty short and stubby. It's not very thin, so I think this will last a while. I think there is no immediate concern for breakage. I guess this was constructed pretty large and well enough. Again, no parts easy to break. But if you're that concerned, I guess suppose you could just hold on to this and then gently lift it over to minimize the sound. If that concerns you. Yeah, but it's a transparent blue crystal bird gem thing. If this was Hasbro, you would barely want to transform this. Yeah, so these two cannons can tap together here. Then, yeah, fold those in. And then you attach it to the Wingbird car with these little nubs here. And you fill in that back area and form rocket boosters. Yeah, so that's why it was empty. But if you don't have Wingbird gem or you have another gem in storage, it really is not compatible with any other gem accessory. So yeah, it's only with this. And yeah, also a bit unfortunate, there's no way to clip this on in vehicle mode, at least, like little wings or little perching. Because if a kid loses this, then you're screwed out of a robot mode. Speaking of robot mode, let's get right to it. Yeah, suppose you could fold those down. Those are the legs, fold in the wheels, just like Ace Rescue Axe. Shoulder those up. Double hinge here. Yeah, you can fold that, and then little tab here. And yeah, that's basically the robot mode. The Trans-Tector drone mode, that's pretty lifeless on its own. Now to transform Wingbird into her gem mode, I guess. Yeah, it's just a double fold that over, click that in. And then untab those. Oh, that sounds terrifying. Ooh. Fold those forward. Then fold these wingtips downward. Well, yeah, before that, just make sure to tap that in, and then there's the head, and then just slide it right on top. Wingbird Gem. It's a fairly typical Kibble car backpack, but at least it's stylized with a jet booster. That kind of looks like it has a jet booster the inverse way, and also no way to thrust from the bottom here. Extra flat would have helped. And I guess a little gold wing doors, half gold wing doors form little wings. Wingbird Car Turbo Fan Mode. Yeah, and there's kind of mildly clips in here. And wouldn't you know it, this tiny little tab here already snapping. Yeah, ironic that the solid tiny little tab is breaking first before the clear plastic. Oh no, how am I going to replace this? Do I just order the back half of this? Just, yeah, tell them to order the back half of this and ship it over? Thank goodness for Toy Rock customer service. Yeah, but hopefully this bottom hinge here is pretty friction enough so that this holds in place without that tab. Much like other Carbots, the Wingbird car transforms from a pretty monochrome car to a pretty colorful dark medium blue with orange accents color. Yeah, I really like the medium blue and orange color combination. With a little bit of black and silver plastic throughout. Yeah, I guess the silver forearms and the feet do give it a more armored look on those areas. Well, little kneecaps there. And little Carbot symbol in the groin area, because where else am I going to put it? For once, a Carbot's inside of the legs is unusually smooth. Yeah, usually you have a lot more greebling, but I guess they only have so much space, so they only have a few ridges and a clip and a separately palm plastic clip here. Yeah, but I guess the upper thighs are fairly hydraulically detailed with a little circular piston and such. The backs of her legs kind of look like seats, but that could be a coincidence. It does kind of look like she has unusually long, lanky arms. Yeah, but I guess if they're folded up, yeah, they don't look so bad. But yeah, it just looks a little weird, I guess. slightly weird, but not that much. When photos were first shown, I really thought it was just gonna be like a breastmaster, like only the eagle here would be detachable while the head remains, but this is a head and chest combo. And it includes the head. Yeah, which is a fairly avian-styled head. I guess a big mohawk and feathery-like side ears. Though there's a bit of an excess bit of orange paint in the back. Silver crest, solid orange eyes, and a bit of a faceplate, kind of like a sunken-in beaked faceplate. Kind of look like little choppers. And probably a bit of a tiny head compared to the other Carbots or human proportions or even the other gem Carbots. Yeah, I guess it could have been a little bigger and would have had enough space for the transformation, or maybe not. Anyway, this is a pretty good robot head. I guess it's subtly feminine. I guess the head is subtly feminine if you look at it closely enough. The two accessories, the little wind guns, can put into 5mm hands. Yeah, so tiny little pistols, dual pistols, but the instructions also tell other places to store it. Like, there are holes on the back of her arms here. Yeah, so that's one method. Or right on top of the rocket boosters here. And right on the sides of the feet. Yeah, so she has like 3 storage and or weaponizing options. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Pretty neat to have extra holes throughout. And it would be funny to have some on the foot. So she got like a rocket ski. Legs are pretty thin and straight, with the front of the car just forming the back heels. Yeah, they often end up on the back rather than the front of the feet. Yeah, and of course it has a lot less bulk than Ace Axe's legs. For articulation, she has a full head swivel, a diagonally mounted transformational shoulder up and down, transformational double shrugging shoulders, like so, a little bit inside and a little bit outward. Yeah, that's a pretty good outward. Diagonally outward. Yeah, at least the shoulder ratchets go all the way around. And a more than 90 bend. That's a pretty deep bend thanks to the shoulder joint mounted on top there. Almost all the way forward, and very not much backwards due to this kibble. Unless you spread it out like this. Nice, exactly over, a little over 180 spread. 90-degree knee and a thigh swivel. And a transformational toe down and in. Yeah, so that's a double hinge type of transformation, so you can kind of do that. Of course, no bicep swivels with this type of thin car panel arms, but otherwise, pretty good articulation. So Wingbird Gem is more or less another standard giant leader-sized Carbot, but this time with a headmaster. Yeah, so you may like that gimmick. You may like that gimmick of having a separate head, or a beast in this case. But otherwise, it's a pretty standard affair for a type of Carbot, hellokarbot. Yeah, and I guess if you really like the Carbot and the headmaster gimmick, or the other heads, yeah, I guess it's a recommend. Otherwise, it's probably about mid to low priority of demand. Oh, also, but I do have to knock off points for that awfully tiny and frail solid clip there. Yeesh. Even before this snapped and after I glued it back on, this will not clip. Boo, bad design. Next time, I'm going to use one of the 3 bodies to try out all the supplementary Carbot gems.